Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me.
It's jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle out there. People think I'm crazy, 'cause I worry all the time. If you paid attention, you'd be worried too. You better pay attention, or this world we love so much might just kill you. I could be wrong now, but I don't think so. 'Cause there's a jungle out there. There's a jungle out there.
Answer questions, man.
No?
No.
You gotta run somewhere?
I don't answer questions, man.
Loaded?
I don't answer questions.
No question.
I don't answer questions.
That keeps on pushing me around, but I'm gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Hey, hey, hey. Audio check. Hey, everybody hear me okay? Hello, hello, hello. And thanks for tuning in. I just decided to go live and say hi to anybody that wanted to come say hi on this live stream. I decided to take a little road trip for a couple days. I'm glad you like that music. So I'm on the road. And as the title suggests, I am not in California anymore. NTM, NTM, we're not in California anymore. Can you guess where I'm at? Oh, there's that nasty bird. Look at that view. Check that out. I like that view. That's a cool view. Oh, be quiet, bird. How's everybody doing? You know what sucks? Just so you know, I'm at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. I decided to come out here for a couple days. Stag. I'm already missing my girl. But anyways, I decided to jump on here so everybody knows where I'm at. I'm planning on going out and taking in some sights and doing some filming while I'm here. But just thought everybody might want to know where I'm at. Now, if anybody from Vegas happens to come across this, yeah, send me a message, hit me up. Maybe we can go film in together. I don't know. Like I said, I came out here stag, so I'm pretty much just got to try to not be bored. Go out and do some filming. Maybe Do just a little gambling. Just a little bit. How's everybody doing? So you went there with a horse? Whoops, did I miss something? I'm looking up. Did it go over my head? I still like that view. I can't help. I'm watching it in my monitor. That's pretty cool. Let me think on that for a minute. Nevada, yep. Glad everybody's doing good. But, yeah, my girl's still in Cali. I abandoned her. She's at home with the cat. So I can't say she's all alone because she's got her cat with her, so. But still. I'm not used to being away from her. So, get a little mushy here in a minute. I'm already missing her. So, I mean, I've actually paid for 2 days. I'm planning on being here for tonight, tomorrow, spending tomorrow night, and then leaving Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. 2 nights. I'll be here 2 nights. Mr. 47, like I just said, I'll be here for tonight and tomorrow night, and then leaving the next day. It's after midnight, so what day is it again today? I don't know. These days are just blending in together. I've lost track of time. Like the intro says, it's driving me mad. So, Mr. 47, yes, if you're in Vegas, I am in Vegas right now. I'm planning. I got to do a little research. I mean, I came out here just to get away and look for opportunities to film. But I don't have any set agenda as far as specific places. I didn't pull a zebra, and I didn't bring my bike with me, so I'll be walking because I don't want to be driving around and then trying to find some place to park. I'm not familiar with familiar with Vegas, so I'd rather just take the bus, walk, whatever, taxi, Uber, who knows. There is no time in Vegas. Yeah, there is no time in Vegas. I've been in. Wow. That's a perfect statement. Guess it is also legal to take pictures in the post office, but just as dangerous here. Oh, eavesdropping on a chat conversation. JYD, I like the video when you flipped off the bald cop. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That was it, Escondido? That's an interesting building facility they have because it's police and fire, and it's like one giant shoebox type 3-story building. I mean, it's huge. You could see it in the. I think not this intro, but my on video, you'll see a shot. I think it's on one of my. I think it's on one of my intros or exit clips. It shows a paramedic going by, and across the street is Escondido Police and Fire. And I think it's also in that video. But it's an interesting building. Yeah, he pissed me off. Oh, the guy. I mean, I'm Caucasian. Everybody can see that, right? You know, I'm Caucasian. You know, I guess it started when he said "no bueno" to me. Like Spanish was my natural language or something. You know, I mean, I know what he was saying, but still, that's not the point. I'm not Hispanic. Why are you talking to me in Spanish? You know, that started the whole I don't know. I guess I should say feelings towards that individual. Then when he took my camera and then was nice enough to turn it, but then purposely put his fat you-know-what right in front of it and wouldn't move, that was icing on the cake. Wednesday before you leave? Definitely. We could do that. Be cool tomorrow because, like I said, I'm out here stag and it'd be nice to have a local to just kick back with, maybe show me around or whatever. Keep me off the blackjack tables. Keep me away from the casino, because if I sit down at a blackjack table, I won't get up until I'm broke. I'm scared of that. So that younger cop, he was a doofus. He was. I'm sorry. You need an ID when you're in California. Something to that effect, he said. That I laughed. You can see it on that video. I mean, I laughed at him. I called him ignorant. That was classic. I do. I still like that video. I was kind of bummed when I went back. They left me alone. It would have been nice to bump into them again. I could, if anybody wants to call in, I could take calls. I have my phone. I just have to start Hangouts, but not many people decided they wanted to call in last time. Did get a few, and I appreciate those. But do you see the video of the dancing FBI agent who had a negligent? Oh, hell yeah, I did. That is some funny you-know-what right there. I saw that on this morning's news when my girl and I woke up. The first thing she does when she wakes up, before she even turns the coffee on for us, because she's usually out of bed before I am, is turn the TV on. And the TV is like a smart TV. It knows what channel we watch in the morning, so it just automatically goes to KTLA News Channel 5, and we'll watch the morning news. No, that's not a plug. Darn it, did I just say that? Anyways, doesn't matter. Sketchy, you want to call in? All right, maybe in a minute. But yeah, that was one of the clips we saw, and I wasn't even fully awake yet when that came in on the set, and I just started busting out laughing. Half asleep, I was laughing my you-know-what off. I mean, I feel bad for the person that got wounded in, what was it, the leg? But wow. And you wonder why they say alcohol and firearms don't mix. Unless you're drunk. Kidding. So I was kind of sketched. My bag that I usually pack some clothes in and some odds and ends, my duffel bag I have, I wasn't thinking. When am I ever really thinking? Until the point when I got here and parked my vehicle and went to pull my duffel bag out of the truck. And it just so happened the way I was pulling it out, there's lettering on one side. And that lettering, which I'll let you know in a second, made me think, oh crap, I'm actually going to walk with this bag. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm going to walk and check in and walk through this hotel and this casino and go to the check-in station with this bag that in big gold letters on a black duffel bag says NRA. Vegas Casino, camo pants, NRA bag. Yeah. I kind of Had to double take on that for a minute. Uh, you guys remember the shooting that they had? What was it? Didn't the shots come out of that hotel casino right behind me? You guys see it? Wasn't it the Mandalay Bay that that guy opened fire on that concert? Yeah, that was sad. But yeah, that's the first thing I thought of was that whole incident when I was pulling my duffel bag out, and I'm like, oh crap. But when I was walking, I just turned it around and it was facing me, so nobody probably even noticed. It's all I need is to get tackled or something if somebody thinks, I'm not going to say it, but because I'd never do something like that. 32nd floor. Yeah, I'm pretty high up here in the MGM Grand. Almost to the top. Almost to the top. Yeah, I've read some stuff on that whole incident, that whole shooting that happened. I don't know. I mean, I have my tinfoil hat theories myself. But who knows? Who really knows? They don't believe you are dangerous. They didn't pay you. Yeah. She had no issues with me coming. I think she's a little mad that she couldn't come with me. She's got to work. And I took some time off. I've already paid for 2 days. And I'm already thinking, I don't know if I could do it. I'm a big wussy. I miss her. Anyways, let's get off that subject. Should we take a call? Somebody wanted to. Who was it that wanted? Sketchy, was that you that wanted to call in? And say hi. Hold on, let me get Hangouts open in case you want to. Hopefully it works. Yeah, no coverage after the second week. That's true. You're drunk and asleep? Well, obviously you must be sleep typing then, because I'm reading things you are typing. So you must be sleep drunk typing. Alright. Well, if you want to call in and say hi, even though you're drunk, there you go. You'll be seeing the number to dial. First come, first serve. I owe the wife big time. Yeah. She puts up with so much. My other half puts up with so much. She's a very tolerant woman. I will say that. All right. So we are going to sit here for a second and see if Sketchy or anybody else wants to call and say hi, as long as I'm live. I know it's really early in the morning here in Vegas, I guess. I guess my laptop's still in the... that's California time. Is there a time difference between Vegas and California? No. No. That's kind of a stupid question. I don't know. What time is it? My laptop says 15 till 1. And Vegas doesn't start like really kicking off till like 1 o'clock, right? That's even though it's a weekday. Eastern, it's 3:45 there. Wow, what the heck are you? Send me over whatever you got that's keeping you up like that. Well, Sketchy hasn't called in. Let's switch the view. Ah, whoa. There we go. We'll put that down there. Anyways. The wife, I'm still paying. Hey, Sketchy, where'd you go? Thought you were going to call. Oh, there's somebody. All right. Junkyard News Live. Who's on the other end?
Hey, it's Boy SpongeBob. How y'all doing?
Hey, Boy SpongeBob. How's up? What's up, man?
I figured I'd call in without any warning. So, yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I had you and a whole bunch of other people subscribed, and I see people being unsubbed, and I'm not doing it. All right, and today has been the worst of all. I have the bell on everybody, and I have not gotten one notification of anybody going live today.
Really?
And they did. They have been all day, but I just,
Yeah.
so I don't know what happened there. But you're back on the list.
Yeah, my feelings were hurt a little bit. I didn't see my name. I'm just kidding.
Well, actually, it'll only take, I think I got about 50 right now. I have 100 I'm sub to.
Wow.
And it's not that I can't put everybody, well, no, it is because I can't put everybody on. It's not that I don't want to. There's just only so much limited space that you can put the text in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to come up with a couple lists and just every time I do a video pick either list A, then B, then C, and then cycle that way. Just to get everybody fairly put on my...
Hey, you saw that video on the news, that FBI agent that dropped his gun dancing?
Yeah. And did it go off?
Yeah, it went off and it shot some person.
It shot
in
somebody.
the
That's what I
leg.
thought.
Yeah. I haven't watched the news since this morning, so I don't know if there's been any updates on it. But he's in some hot water.
No, I've been following closely what's been happening around here. We have, and I'm actually personally tied to it. The guy, oh good God, you actually have to see my video. It explains it in there. But basically, the guy 7 years ago lost a court case against me. Also, at the same time, wasn't because of my court case. He was being deported, so therefore I couldn't get my money from the guy.
Ouch.
However, he stuck back,
Oh.
but they caught him and sent him back. Now, right there, that was a federal offense being
Yeah.
sent back.
Yeah.
You know, right? They sent him back, and he did this a couple times. And in the long story short, he was caught on cam because a mother and her child's been missing just a mile away from me. Was caught on cam by a deer cam, trail cam,
Okay.
going back and forth in the woods. And during the investigation, they went out there and they found her body, but they haven't found the child. There's been a massive search of about 1,100 people here right around my house for the last 12 days.
Wow.
So, and I'm actually hoping it's with family or friends or something, and not the worst case. But they're not mentioning it one way or another. So I'm sort of hoping that they're not
What is
tipping their hat,
wrong
but they may
with
know.
people, man?
I don't know. I don't. Again, years and years ago, I had the chance to make it that it would have happened. That's what the court case was about, self-defense and everything else. But I held back because it gives me sometimes I wonder, should we hold back sometimes? It'd just be nice. You just know people are bad sometimes when you run into them. And just like that shooting in Las Vegas, if the guy's bent, they're going to come up with one way or another to do whatever they want. Whether it's going to be a pressure cooker, whether it's going to be a gun, whether it's going to be a pencil. It's not so much, again, people going around stabbing people. You can do the same thing with a pencil or a pen. The pen is more durable, but don't tell nobody I said that.
People of ill intent will find a way. They'll use a car or a bus or a truck.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like it's the in thing for dumb people these days, is driving a truck into a crowd of people on the sidewalk. It's just,
That's another one I covered right up here.
Did you?
Guy just yesterday. He was he had no license, was intoxicated, everything else. Pissed off at this one guy. Drove right off the road, right through Rochester, right through a yard to get to this guy. Ran over this 3-year-old child.
Oh my God!
That's another one that I got.
You are just full of good news, aren't you?
Hey, you're in Vegas. It took you off your mind of your homesickness, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It did.
So yeah, it's other than just.
The call.
So yeah, again, I don't know why I came off your list, and I'm sketchy. Weren't you going to call in here?
He said he tried, but
Right.
the line was busy because I guess you beat him to it.
All right, I'm going to hang up so he can call in.
I want to hear
but
this
I'll be
drunk
back.
fool.
I just sound drunk. It's just that's my voice.
No,
So,
it's okay.
and hey, and I see Rising Sun came in. Howdy, Rising. So I'm going to get off so somebody else can call in. But hey, you take it easy.
Hey, Bo SpongeBob, thanks for calling, man.
No worries. Have fun. Later.
Right. That was cool. All right. That was good. All right. Sketchy. The line is open. If you want to try calling in again, you better hurry before somebody beats you to it. Come on, Sketchy. Come on. You can do it. I'm just kidding. I just looked and dialed. All right, now we're... Lag time. Try again. Yeah, probably. It's my phone's. Everything's fine. Everything's going. This is gonna drive me crazy. Nobody told me that this hotel is a no smoking hotel. So I'm sitting here. I guess I could. Where's one of my fake cigarettes when I need one? Actually, I have them. They're out. I think I have some of them. They're down in the truck, though. I know I have at least one. All right. Don't let me light this, okay? I can't light this. I think they if they come in and it smells like you were smoking in the room, they charge you like a couple $100 on your card or something like that. All right. Looks like we got another caller coming in. Thanks for calling Junkyard News Live. Who's on the other end?
Well, it's Sketchy.
There it is. Hey, Sketchy. What's going on, man?
Hey, I tried. I tried earlier, man. I don't know what happened.
Hey, it's fine. Glad you called, though. I'm just sitting here. I was, in a little while, I was going to go down and just start walking the streets like a dirty street walker with my camera to see what I could find. But I thought I'd...
Hey, don't worry. You won't be the only one.
Yeah. Dude, some of the girls that I've seen walking around, like, down in front of this hotel, it's like, oh my God, are you guys... just the way they dress, I can't believe it.
I was there a couple of months ago, and yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm not saying I didn't go, damn! But, yeah.
It's all the Lynn sisters.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm planning on being here for a couple days, but who knows? I may...
So is a bird going to fly?
It depends on the local PD.
Gosh. Don't even try that, PD.
Yeah, I will.
That's the worst.
The
God, that's the worst you can get.
The bird is the word. If they need to hear and be shown and told the good word, Junk will tell them what the good word is.
I don't doubt it a bit. But
only if they deserve it.
There could be a worse police department.
Oh, really?
If you were underage, like, 15, 16 years old, and you're in rural mid-America, that's something that our auditors are not focusing on is, yeah, rights get punished, but what about these kids that don't know any better? Their parents don't know any better. They haven't been taught anything in school other than what they've been indoctrinated with.
Brainwashed.
And yeah, and kids are scared, man, and the cops know it. And they're bigger bullies to these 15, 16-year-olds in the rural America part of the country than any video you guys have seen. And it makes me so sad because they're either going to do one thing, or two things. They're going to indoctrinate these kids into you must obey, or they're going to make the kids of today stand up and say, you know what, I don't want to live in this type of environment.
Yeah.
Either way, they're kids and nobody's going to listen to them, but it makes me sad.
But what was I going to say? I was going to make a comment on that. I have noticed, I mean, I haven't really, in my analytics somewhere, I haven't done it in a while, I can go as far as see, gender of viewers, and I can see age groups. All right. I haven't done it lately, but back when I did one of my first videos, it was some couple of kids on electric bicycles were stopped by a cop in San Clemente, and I talked to him after the cop left, and I was shocked because they actually knew that, even though they did end up, talking to him and stuff, but they knew that, they didn't have to answer their questions of the officer, the deputy. What it was is, I guess the deputy was talking to them about how much CC power, or whatever it's called, their motorized little bicycles had. And I guess the law states that if it's under so many CCs or whatever it's called, then it's fine. But if it goes higher, if it's a stronger motor, then it's a different classification and they need certain things. And can't be riding them around or something like that. There's some law about it. And the kids had done their homework and they knew that they were perfectly fine. And they told the deputy, they said, look, we know that we're okay. So, and the deputy ended up leaving him, leaving and not doing anything to him. Of course, he did see me filming from across the street and I guess decided to take off. But I was glad when I was talking to these kids of just, the video I put out was, I edited it down, but I had a decent talk with these kids. And surprisingly, especially in California, I was surprised on how smart they were as far as when dealing with police, or the sheriff's department, what to say, what not to say, and they were kids. They were probably like, one might have been 12 and one might have been 15. But anyways, sorry, I'm babbling.
Well, no, that's refreshing.
I'm babbling, but yeah. So, and then after that video came out, I was looking at my analytics, and the age group, I don't know if they ended up finding the video and they shared it with some school friends or whatever, but I had a lot of young viewers hit that video, and and some other videos that I posted after. I haven't checked in a long time what the average age of my viewers are on certain videos, but I should.
Well, we need to start teaching the kids about the Constitution, because they have no idea. And you look at society today, the younger generation is getting bigger and bigger, and older generation's getting smaller and smaller. We need to let them know how important it is to actually have a constitution. You look at some of these videos from other countries where they're dealing with police and government and everything else, and they don't have that constitutional right to say, this is who I am, where I'm at, you can't touch me, where some other countries will say, hey, this is all about terrorism, and they got to bow down and say, yeah, you're right, this is about terrorism, and no, I've got to give my papers, I've got to do whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we learned that stuff in Germany, you know, long before I was born. We learned that lesson, and hopefully we'll take it to practice and not bow down and say to our government, we are a constitutional republic, and we will not let our rights be taken away, no matter what the Supreme Court says or the legislators in the House, Senate, whatever. No matter who's the president, the people run this country.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
I would hope so. That way some asshole can go out there and flip off whoever he wants and put it on YouTube, and we can all enjoy it.
Hey, I with the exception of my fake cigarette Laguna Beach video, with the exception of that one.
What is that about?
Oh my God! It's all cold.
How the hell can you make a law saying I cannot have a cigarette?
That's California.
While I'm walking down the street in open air.
That's California for you, man. It is. It's all. Eventually, all my personal opinion is eventually every coastal city in California will have a public smoking ban someday. I mean, they'll say it's for the environment. You know, they'll claim it's too many butts are on the beach, too many butts in the storm drains, too many butts. And here I'm saying, but I need a cigarette, and they just say, well, tough, you know.
So when I was 10 years old, and I don't want to date myself, but my parents, they ran grocery stores, and I'm here in the Midwest, and my job was to clean out the cigarette butts of every aisle of that grocery store and replace the kitty litter stuff that went in the ashtrays that were, 2.5, 3 foot tall. So I'd clean them all out and get it all done. That was my job when I was a kid. The same ashtrays were in the doctor's offices. They were everywhere. And then from there, we have this progression where maybe you shouldn't smoke in a doctor's office or a grocery store. Maybe you shouldn't smoke in a bar, which baffled me. And then the bars made all sorts of little nuances with buses and trailer houses and smoking decks and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. Now we're telling people they can't smoke in open air or in their vehicles.
You skipped one in your little progression. You skipped one.
Oh, help me out, brother.
Right underneath my feet, 20 some odd stories down, in the casino, I can't smoke anymore.
Can you smoke in the casino?
No. They have.
Well, that's weird.
Well, they have like, they have like a enclosed separate. I believe they have like an enclosed separate smoking part or something like that. But there's signs all around.
Most casinos wanted you to smoke.
Yeah, there's signs.
Most casinos wanted you to smoke because you wouldn't go outside. You just keep spending money.
Yeah,
it's all about money.
I did. While I was bringing up my gear, I did have to go a little. Of course, that's the way their floor plans are. I did have to go through a little section of the casino. I didn't smell one butt. I didn't see one ashtray. I did see a couple signs that said no smoking, but I didn't read the signs. So as far as I know.
Now, when you said you didn't smell one butt, well, that was cigarettes, right?
Yeah. I didn't smell one. Okay. I didn't smell one cigarette. I didn't smell one butt. You're funny, man. You're funny, man.
I'm just sketchy.
I know, sketchy. That was actually good. It didn't take me long to pick up on that. That was a good one. But yeah, it's hard for me to believe that I can't go down and sit at a blackjack table and light up a stogie. I mean, I can't go into the poker room and smoke. It's just sad.
It's amazing that they can put us wherever they want us. They can tell us whatever they want to tell us, and we'll just go along with it. I mean, if they'd tried this stuff, and when I was a kid, my parents would have freaked out. But today, everybody's just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what we got to do.
Yeah. So yeah, eventually, California is going to end up being like a resort state. That's what they want. They want this place to. They're going to keep jacking prices up, making bullshit laws. They're going to make everybody leave that lives here, and they're going to turn the whole state of California into nothing but like some type of resort. So that's that's my opinion. May not happen for a couple hundred years, but it's going to be, hey, we're going to go to Disneyland, and then we're going to go here, we're going to go there, and then we're leaving California. There's going to be no permanent residence.
And the rest of the country is going to pay for it.
Yep. Yeah.
It's sad, man. By the way, I just lit up a cigarette just
Oh, you son of a
because
gun.
I thought, what the hell?
Dude, I want one so bad. I can't though. I can't. I don't
Are you
wanna-
quitting?
No, I just if they'll tack on a surcharge to my room fee. I mean, this room was expensive enough that if they come up here to clean or after I check out and they smell cigarette smell, they tack on like a few $100s onto your bill. They-
Lysol.
Yeah. No, but just the way it's set up is
Just-
since you could, all it takes is one person down the hall that smells tobacco and they call, the desk downstairs and they'll come up here like stormtroopers bitching and moaning. So it's not worth it.
Well, that's why you smoke in the hallway.
But you can't. It's no smoking. Ugh.
Hey, if they can't catch a murder from 32nd floors up, I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, that's true. I'm being all paranoid.
And that is another sketchy thing, if I may use the word sketchy.
Yeah.
That whole deal, just nobody talks about it, nobody hears about it. You can't see anything, find anything online. It's gone.
Yeah.
People murdered in the street. It's gone.
Well, that's one of the hidden. That's what they say is like one of the hidden meanings behind what's his name's video that's all over the internet now. This is America. It's like supposed to be the hidden meaning is tragedy happens. People are killing each other. There's violence in the streets. But everybody forgets the next day. It's like it never happened.
We're so manipulated.
Yeah. Have you seen that video?
I don't think, not the one that you're talking about now.
Oh, it's what is it? Childish Gambino is the that's his artist name, but he's an actor or whatever. He was in I can't even right now think about what he was in, but he's well known, and he just decided he wanted to do the song really isn't really even a song. It's just it's a few lyrics that's just repeated over and over again, but it's actually
Like Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, but it's actually an interesting thing to watch. Oh man, oh no, you wouldn't be able to see it. I could actually go put it on my OBS and so everybody else could watch it, but no. But when we're done, you should YouTube search Childish Gambino, This is America, and watch it. you're gonna probably go, what the F? But just watch it, because there's subtle things, and it's actually, a lot of it's true. There's like subtle messages in the background. It's like while you're watching him do some dancing with some dancers that are dressed up like school kids behind him and all around him. It's like, focus on us, forget about what's going on behind us. And there's like rioting going on behind him and stuff like that. And then it's actually true. Some of it's actually true. I mean, and I believe it. It is. We're a society that tragedy happens. It's all over the news, but give it a couple weeks and it's just, life is normal, you know?
Yeah, if there's no political motivation for it, why do we keep it going? I mean, that's pretty much
Yeah.
TV today.
Yeah.
And I don't care which side of the politics you are. Everything today has a meaning. When I was a kid, I watched stuff just because it was entertaining. It really didn't have a political meaning. Everything has a political meaning now.
Rising Sun Media
Whether you
says
can
watch
decipher it or not.
Well, Rising Sun Media says you got to watch it 3 times, just so you don't miss anything, if you could tolerate it.
She thinks I'm slow.
No, it's just got so many. It's hard. And that's part of the song too. Is how much people get distracted. It's a trip. It's actually, I actually have watched it like 4 or 5 times, and occasionally. Like the last time, I think, what was it? I noticed that I didn't notice before. Oh, there's a guy that jumps off the second story of he just jumps. There's a jumper that jumps. But I didn't catch it like the first 3 times I watched it, and then somebody had made a comment about it. I'm like, what? Wait, where was that in the video? Did I miss that? And I watched it again, and I finally saw where the guy jumped. I was like, so you can miss things. It's good to watch it a couple times, if you like I said, if you could tolerate it.
I'll try.
All right, man. I'm probably gonna be wrapping this up soon. Thanks for calling, man. Talking to me, rapping. Let's see if anybody else wants to call in before I wrap this up, and then go outside and walk the strip a little bit.
Hey, thanks for having me, buddy.
Hey, anytime, man. Anytime. All right. That was a long call. But on the plus side, nobody was trying to, as far as I know, nobody was trying to call in through that. So I don't mind long calls. And I do ramble, don't I? It's a flaw. I have so many flaws. One of them is I just ramble and ramble. Look, I'm rambling now. Just like you can see the casino, they have cameras facing where he simply haven't showed him shooting. Said he was at. Yeah. Yeah, Revolution. I do. I ramble a lot. Rabble, or South Park would say, rabble, 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 rabble. All right. Well, guys, you guys know where I'm at now. I think I'm going to go outside in the what probably is 90-degree weather out there at 1 in the morning. Well, maybe it's like 85. I don't know. What is the temp? Let's see. Las Vegas temp. It's pretty warm out there. It's like 88 degrees still outside. Oh my God. Why did I ever leave the coast? You love it. Always bet on black. Hey, Red. Good night, man. Film the police when they harass you all the time. And I it's like second nature now. Anytime I have an interaction with a law enforcement officer, it's usually recorded in one way or another. I mean, there's times that I'm caught off guard, but for the most part, if they're talking to me, I'm recording them. At least someone understands. I only retain enough to get in trouble. My Spanish is worse. uh, well, guys, hey, I'm gonna wrap this up. Hopefully, I can don't get mugged by hookers out on the street. Or anybody else, for that matter. Yes, it's Vegas. I am in Las Vegas. Where have you been? That's what we've been talking about. We've been talking about Vegas this whole time for the past, wow. Holy crap. I've been on doing this for an hour. Time flies. Sorry, y'all. You did good. Just point left and say he did it and then run. You just got here? Well, you can always start it from the beginning once it becomes a video if you wanted to. The bird is the word. Hi, Tim. How's it going, man? We're sorry. I know you guys just got here, but we're wrapping it up. I wasn't planning on being here on here a whole hour. I got Sin City behind me, man. What happens in Vegas, though, isn't going to stay in Vegas. Maybe I get some good video. And your keyboard is missing 3 letters. Ouch. I wonder where Sarah's at. It's Friday night. Maybe she's probably asleep already. I sent her one of these t-shirts. You're booking plane tickets now. Yes. Have you seen Daniel there? No, I just got here. I just got my stuff unpacked. It was a hot drive. I was really stinky when I got here, so I came up and got all my crap laid out, hooked all this stuff up, ate a Subway sandwich, and took a quick shower. And I'm going to go walk the strip a little bit with my cam. But I just wanted to jump on here so everybody knew where I was at. And if there was anybody local that wanted to possibly run into me, just not with your vehicle, please. I'll be somewhere right around the MGM Grand or on the strip itself somewhere. There's Mr. 487. You missed the call. Wait, missed the what? Yeah, watch out for Vegas PD. I'll try to stay safe. I'm not planning on doing anything too crazy while I'm here. But if any of these local PDs mouth off to me, you know, I'm going to have to share the good word with them. I don't want to. I don't do it just to do it, usually. Only if they piss me off. So I won't be flipping off any Las Vegas PD unless they piss me off. Penny slots for everyone. Get some good vid. I'm hoping. We'll see what happens. Worst case, quote Bible verses. Wait. Judge, not yet ye be judged. I don't know. The only one I know is like John 3:16, because everybody pretty much knows that one. I guess I can quote that one. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Just say the word and you can have 5,000 pissed off taxpayers backing you up. Yeah. Is it hotter than home? Oh, heck yeah. In San Clemente, It's rare if it gets up to like 72. It's usually like around 65 to, low 70s. Depends on if it's an onshore flow or an offshore flow. But if the breeze is coming in off the ocean, it's you can't get a more temperate climate than San Clemente and all of Orange County, I don't think. Go on vacation, come home on probation. That would suck. All right, guys. We haven't quite hit an hour yet, but I'm going to get going. I'm going to go walk around and look for... Should I just say look for people to annoy? No, that's not what I'm doing. But if a cop gets annoyed, he gets annoyed. What's he going to do? Shoot me? Knock on wood. Alright, man. You too. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If I get bored tomorrow during the day, I may go live again. If you guys want to chime in, I'll let you know if I catch any good videos or if I got any. If I have a, see, I can't even talk right now. I'll let you know if, tomorrow if I got anything good, or if it was a boring walk, or like I said, if I got gang raped by a bunch of streetwalkers. All right. So stay tuned. If I may go live again tomorrow sometime. I appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, Junkyard News, we're going to go ahead and say, see ya!
It's jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle out there. People think I'm crazy, I worry all the time. You paid attention, you'd be worried too. You better pay attention, all this world we love so much might just kill you. I could be wrong now, but I don't think so. Cause there's a jungle out there. There's a jungle out there.
Answer questions, man.
No?
No.
You gotta run.
I don't answer questions, man.
Loaded.
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
Keeps on pushing me around, but I'm staying.